our winner, receiving a trophy. Come on down, Madison Humphrey.
I think when people look at my life, especially in pageantry, and they see everything I've done with pageants, they see a world full of crowns and banners and trophies, and they think life is amazing and I have everything handed to me. But what they don't see is everything that goes on behind the scenes and what pageantry has meant for me and what it's given me in return from that. A little bit before I found National American Miss, I actually almost lost my life to my battle with anorexia. I was a very, very, very sick girl. I had lost over half of my body weight. My organs started to fail, and eventually I was given less than 6 weeks to live, and I was admitted immediately after that to a rehabilitation facility to get treatment for my disorder, and I was there for 4 months. And I just remember being there, and before everything started to get better and before I started to get my health back, I kept thinking, I'm not going to live to see my sophomore year of high school. And if I do make it, what am I going to make of myself? I got this letter in the mail that I will forever say changed the course of my life forever, but I think the best way to put it is that it saved my life. When I got this letter, I read it and I was just like, pageantry? I was looking into it, and it's like, this is a program for girls who need to build confidence and gain communication skills and be poised and public speaking and all this great qualities that you need to be successful in life that I completely lacked. I fell in love with National American Miss. NAM became something that I loved. I loved the concept. I loved thinking that if I gave everything I had towards this and everything that I could possibly do to do well at this pageant, I could accomplish anything that I wanted. I took all that confidence, all that determination that I had from that first pageant, and I decided I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go win it in 2015 or 2016. My coaches are phenomenal, and they helped me in every phase of competition, as well as the mental preparation that it takes to be in a pageant. Not only were they teaching me these things about pageants, they were teaching me these things about life, and that's what I think's important about pageantry, is being able to take those things and apply them. I took to the stage in 2015 and I just felt like a new woman. I was just beyond blessed to have heard my name get called as the 2015 Miss Ohio Teen Spokesmodel for my speech entitled Girl in the Mirror. To top everything off, it was the perfect ending to a perfect weekend, was hearing my name called into the top 20, getting my rose, and finding out that I was 6th overall out of 100 girls. I knew that the next year was going to be it. I knew that I could do it. I knew that I had everything inside of me that I needed to accomplish what I wanted to in 2016. The most important thing that my prep team and I worked on to get ready for this pageant was not so much the walking, talking, sitting as we had the year before, but more so we were working on confidence, not comparing myself to other girls, liking who I am without looking at the other girls and thinking that I am good enough. I really went out on stage with a new confidence this year. I went out with my shoulders back and my head held high because I knew whatever happened, I had done everything that I could do to possibly win it. Not only was I called into the top 10, I was called a second runner-up, which was just an overwhelming experience because from the quiet, shy girl with an eating disorder to a girl who's second runner-up in the state of Ohio, is National American Miss has given me that. It's given me the happiness that I lost through my struggle with anorexia. It's given me the ability to speak and be proud of who I am. It's given me the ability to share my struggle with anorexia and inspire girls. It's given me so much. But going back to that second runner-up win, that got me crowned Miss Perrysburg Teen, and so I was able to attend the national pageant in Hollywood, California. Just going. I didn't care if I won or not. It was a dream come true, because a couple years ago, sitting in rehab, I was breaking the rules and looking at pageant things like I wasn't supposed to be doing. I was watching every single live stream of this pageant. And I kept thinking to myself, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there one day, whether I like it or not. I'm going to get there, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to conquer everything that I want. I didn't care what I won that week, because just getting there was, you're in a group of winners at nationals, and I'm still so speechless as to how things turned out. Making top 10 in the nation out of 90 girls who were huge winners at their state pageants. I dropped to the ground and started crying, and girls had to lift me up around me. Yeah, and then hearing my name get called into top 5 for spokesmodel and getting to recompete on the red carpet was another experience I will never ever forget. And it's not so much what I've placed and what I've accomplished that makes me so happy. It's what I had to do to accomplish that. It's, overcoming these barriers of the confidence and overcoming the barriers of my fear of communicating with others, making eye contact and sharing who I am and what makes me special with the world. This was the first time I really saw myself in the eyes of somebody else, and my goal is to help other girls realize that they're beautiful just the way they are, like I've started to realize about myself. And National American Miss and pageants have just given me a life that I never could have imagined for myself.